This is Randy Folliard, and I'm here with Eli Shukron, Israeli archaeologist, and we are here at Herodium, his archaeologist site. Eli, why don't you give us a perspective of what we see here? We'll just sort of walk the perimeter, but let's start in this corner.
Yeah, in that corner we can see the Dead Sea.
Dead Sea.
Yeah,
okay,
from here, from that point, we can see the Dead Sea and all that area close to the Dead Sea. This is the Judean Desert.
Okay.
Judean Desert, and the way to the Dead Sea from the Bethlehem area, it was from here. The walk from here through the Herodium, where we are staying now, all the way to the Dead Sea. What we have in the Dead Sea? We have En-Gedi, we have Metzada. This is the place. This is the Dead Sea.
So Masada is south.
East-south from here.
South.
East-south from here. That way to the Dead Sea. We can see the Dead Sea from here, from that point. We're so close to Bethlehem, and we can see the Dead Sea from that point.
That's
it's
incredible.
great. It's incredible.
That is incredible.
Okay.
So what else do we see here?
What we see, we start to move from the area of the Judean Desert to the hill of Bethlehem, to the hill of Bethlehem, to the hill of Gush Etzion. All that area there, it's Gush Etzion. It's a Jewish village. If we go down below, we can see all the villages south of Bethlehem, but this is the area of Bethlehem. The area of Bethlehem.
And this is in the West Bank?
And this is we are now in the West Bank. Yes,
okay.
we are now in the West Bank. And if we look, we can see all the buildings there, so all the houses there. This is the area of Bethlehem. This is the city of Bethlehem that built around that area. That city started many years ago, as we know from the inscription that found in City of David. That city of Bethlehem knew from the first temple.
So this is where David was from.
This is where David was from, here in Bethlehem. We don't know exactly where it is, but this is the area of Bethlehem here.
You know, many people, they think of Bethlehem as a small village, but really, I mean, it was a fairly, large.
No, today it's a large city. It's not so large, but it's a city. But if you go to the Second Temple time, before 2,000 years ago, it was a small village. If we go to the time of the First Temple period, it was a city. It's not so huge city. It was a city.
Well, let's stop here for just a second. Explain to me what we're seeing here.
We are on the top of the wall that surround this area. This is it's called a forest. And King Herod built here a citadel with a palace inside. As we saw in Metzada, he built several places like that in the desert, close to Jerusalem. And if he had a problem in Jerusalem, he ran away to that places to protect himself. So we are now in the palace that King Herod the Great built. In the time of the Roman, when the Roman attacked this area, and we're talking about 70 AD, when the Roman destroyed Jerusalem, they also in the way destroyed also this area. And in this area was the revolt people coming here, Jewish people coming here, run away from the Roman, from Jerusalem, maybe from the area, and there was here sitting here. And what they built here, they built a synagogue. We have a ritual bath.
So in many ways, I mean, this is exactly what we find in Masada.
Yeah, this is the same
thing.
Same thing. What King Herod did, he built it in the first century, the end of the first century BC, and in 70 AD, they used it as a place where the Jewish soldier was staying here and protect themselves from the Roman, and of course it was destroyed by the Roman soldier.
And that was in 70 CE, same time Titus destroyed
the
temple.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's continue walking here. You can give us an explanation of what we see in the distance.
We continue going and looking to the north. And if we're looking to the north, as I said, we see Bethlehem in that point, but we can see the Jerusalem. If we look from here, we can see the south Jerusalem neighborhood on that area.
Okay.
But if we look inside, further in the skyline, we can see that way. We can see Mount of Olives. It's mean from Mount of Olives, from Jerusalem, you can look and see Herodium.
Okay.
So this is the point. If it was in Jerusalem, in Mount of Olives, from that point we can see also Herodium. Okay. If you can see Jerusalem from here, Jerusalem can see you from there.
Sure. Line of sight.
Yes, that's it. That's what we have here. And of course, if we go back to that way, we can see there again. We go to the Judean desert that go all the way close to the Jordan Valley, Dead Sea, all the way to the north.
Now, what is this down here? This is a pretty good view. A pool, I believe that.
Yeah, it's the low part of the Herodium. It's mean what we have here. We have other palace that King Herod built here, and he built a pool. We know that King Herod was living in Roman lifestyle, so he built here a pool, swimming pool. This is a swimming pool that built here in Herodium and take the water from Bethlehem area. It's from the pool. It's called Solomon Pool by aqueduct that take all the water here to that pool. So it's mean even he's close to the desert, he built a pool to swim and to have a good life when he was in that area.
You know, it's amazing the resources that these people used. Now, what about this small, I don't know if we call it a village, a city?
No, it's not village.
It's part of the lower.
It's part of his palace here, and yes,
Okay.
it's part of his palace that built here around the pool.
So this is just an extension of the palace. Then.
Yes.
Okay. And what are all these trees we're seeing? Is it
all that
trees?
Yeah, all that trees that we're seeing here. It's the olive trees, and that it's a new olive trees, but this is the place of doing olive oil. So we're talking about Bethlehem area. So we have a lot of olive trees. We have olive trees in the Galilee. We have olive trees north of Jerusalem. The olive trees is one of the tree that blessed to that country. It's honey and milk, and also
So the olive tree is a native.
Yeah,
to Israel and
everywhere you can find the olive tree.
Now, do we see anything else? You know, we have Jerusalem this way.
Yeah, we've seen Jerusalem that way,
an amazing
Bethlehem,
shot.
the Dead Sea, the Judean desert, olive tree. What? It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you know, we were at Masada and many of these other locations, but this really gives a great view of the area near Jerusalem.
Yeah, the area
Bethlehem.
south of Jerusalem, close to Bethlehem. This is the view that was here 100 years, 1,000 years. It's the same view. The view didn't change.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is Randy Folliard, and again, Eli Shukron. We are here at this archaeological site of Herodium.